it's a daunting task to defend Israel on multiple fronts. And here, another day in the office, and we find a tunnel. Are the hostages there? We don't know. But we keep going, and we will continue the mission. Look into southern Lebanon. Combat engineers, that's us, found this underground facility. And this underground Hezbollah terror facility was used to coordinate rocket attacks on the Galilee. And they had the whole conquer the Galilee plan. In Syria, you just look at how these infrastructures are being able to be found and terrorist systems shut down. We won't allow it. And there really is a possibility of a major operation against Iran. And that's what our defense minister, Israel Katz, said. And he says, really, we also have to go against the Houthi terror group in Yemen, who continues to bomb our central cities. We're going to have to do something different than we did on their port. It seems like a diplomatic solution is pretty slim for some of these things. They don't even if they make a deal, they break it, and so there's a real turning point of the Middle East. And so there's a heightened tension, heightened strategic readiness because of Iran's also nuclear advancements. And they say they're definitely going to go for the nuclear bomb and they want to use it against us. We got to believe them when they say that kind of stuff. The Air Force is in high alert. I mean, some of my friends are pilots, and man, they are worked so hard. But we feel like the U.S. administration, especially the incoming one, is truly wanting to stand for freedom, for democracy, for the Judeo-Christian way of life. And people are all asking, what about HTS, leader Al-Julani? And he says he won't allow Syria to be used as a launch pad for attacks against Israel. So it really feels like he said he wants to adhere to the 1974 agreement, signaling a willingness to turn international observers to the region. And Al-Julani, he says he wants to avoid further conflict with Israel. Even some of the extremist Muslim groups, that he's was a part of, were saying, hey, are you an Israel lover? So there's all this chatter in Arabic. Wondering, what kind, even Julani, and so can we trust him? We don't know. We have to be increasingly ready and increasingly vigilant. Israel continues to operate in Judea and Samaria as well, and do a cleanup on this massive terrorist buildup of weapons and operations there. And, when you think of the fact of this Bashar al-Assad's regime in Syria has fallen, we are ready to make sure that whatever comes into this vacuum, even if it's Turkey or Iran or whoever, we are going to be ready, and we're going to set up proper and strong positions. And I just want to say a real awesome verse. I just love encouraging myself by reading the promises of God over this land that haven't changed in 1,000 years. Well, in 4,000 years since Abraham. Isaiah 44 verse 2. Thus says the Lord that made you and formed you from the womb, which will help you. Fear not, O Jacob. By the way, that's Israel, my servant, and you, Jeshurun. That's a poetic way to talk about Israel, whom I have chosen. Yes, he will help us. We just want to say thank you to everyone who made this possible.
Thank you.
Amazing, delicious. This is just amazing. Everyone's so happy. You guys have warm hearts that are warming our hearts in this winter.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your service.